Ah, yes, a familiar sight. The site of Brickworld, Chicago. And you can see the flood of people rolling in for what is to be the final day, where we're going to do a full tour of some of the amazing Lego MOCs. To start things off, we have the designer TK Bricks, commonly found on Instagram, showing off that recolored Toy Story Slave 1, as well as his recolors of the ATTE Walkers. Moving on forward, we have Louis Saladrigos. Check out this medieval castle with amazing dragon battling it out at the top. Oh my goodness, adding light to this set just took it to the next level. So many details, super tall. Almost looks like a minifigure's life journey to reach the top. Check out that little goat there stranded on the side. We also have the same creator creating the Museum of Lego. Honestly, guys, I felt like I looked at this one along with a few others for quite some time. Louis, this was such a cool MOC that you included. I also enjoyed this Lego museum. Can you find all of these items? It was pretty fun, and I bet it was really fun for a lot of kids just doing a whole treasure hunt in just one Lego build at this Brickworld event. I next included this Last Supper by Jacob and Allie. I thought it was very well designed, and using brick build characters, it was just a very, very cool set. And then I also found this hanging basket by Ali Servaes. This was such a cool set. It really reminded me of my mother because she had something quite like this at her house, but really cool. Thanks for doing that one, giving me a nice little fond memory of my mother. I also saw this Beauty and the Beast, and it almost looked like it was able to rotate, but it wasn't at the time. Is A Tale of the Old Time by Jacob Schillings. It's a beautiful MOC from such an iconic movie, and overall the buildable characters I thought were done so well. And then this was probably one of my absolute favorite MOCs at Brickworld Chicago. This was done by Cheezy Studios, which he has an amazing series here on the YouTube of doing all of these biomes individually on different videos. If you haven't already seen them, you should definitely check them out because my gosh, if you can just take the Minecraft theme and summarize it, he has done it. This is probably one of the best Minecraft builds I have ever seen. And again, you can see that all on his YouTube channel at Cheezy Studios. We also had some of the B3s of Moc collection. He had his factory collection, and there he is, just impressive over it. Had to zoom in a little bit, but he also has this on his YouTube channel. He has the robot from the series minifigures, the collectible minifigure series. Then we have the mech factory, again, sleeked out in that bright blue and orange color. There's the mech with that CMF series, and then also our space alien in the sand green and pink. We next have a moon base, which is a group event, and you can see all the names on those card tags that we zoomed in, but a huge group event designed all of this moon base. Huge, massive MOC here for Brickworld Chicago. It has a monorail which is going around the entire whole MOC of base of this. And oh my goodness, check it out. I zoom in here on the MOC and you can just see it's basically a design by themselves, which makes it one step better. It's not like an official Lego set or anything like that. They literally designed their own monorail for this, as well as just all of the buildings, all of the fun scenes. You have like this alien blacked out ATT or AT walkers smashing through the monorail and into the base. And you also have just so many different base setups with tons of minifigures, so much live action. It's such a clean, sleek video. And you can also see they were nominated for the large group display nominee. The next MOC is this SpaceX settlement by Jonathan and Baby Jack. It was filled in with some particles here, but oh my gosh, is this aesthetically pleasing to look at. It's an entire base and something that I feel like Elon Musk dreams of, right? It has a whole botanical buildings here. It has a whole base set up with a rover-like vehicle that probably would be able to go over any planet that we do land on. So as well as just an amazing structure at that. The next creations come from zanebuilds and has his Instagram tag there. Oh my goodness, did he have some displays that I just thoroughly enjoyed looking at and just kind of recording and just seeing. Check out this like submarine. It's a sea vessel. We then have this mech over here. Look at that little penguin operating it. Oh my god, it's just amazing to see some of these sets come alive. Pokemon, of course, being probably one of my favorite fandoms of all time, and seeing it in Lego always makes me extremely excited. has it from like the Mewtwo Strike Back. He also has Haunter in this huge, massive Moc with his ball, burning ball. And then one of the last builds Zane Builds has done here is from Sonic. And again, bringing a massive build to life. I felt like there was so many people just stopping to stare at this one and kids just appreciating it. So topped off the Zane Builds on this one. It's just a beautiful Moc. And there's Sonic, basically a little bit hopeless as staring up at it. Next is this Moc by Steve Paca. This is a beautiful Marvel scene. It's the Daily Bugle with buildings coming out at basically around 45 degrees angles, just like they're being blasted away from the Lego City. I don't know how he accomplished this, but my gosh, Steve, this was a fantastic Moc. We next have the Graveyard of Retired Themes, showcased by Dan. You can see that he included this printout sheet with over 31 retired Lego themes and different references to them. I thought it was such a cool Moc, and again, it was a little bit smaller. Maybe it's about, I don't know, 2 of the large gray base plates, 48 by 48. Really enjoyed seeing that one, as well as all of his murals like the Mewtwo, and Charizard. Simply amazing Mocs.
Probably my favorite Moc of entire Brickworld Chicago, done by Dan Lachcik. This is the Pokemon final battle scene from Super Smash Bros. With a ton of amazing and iconic characters. But it just got better with these Super Smash Bros. Like we had the creator by Matt here, doing the entire Princess Peach's castle. Wow, is that amazing. You had Mario and Peach at the front end of that with an entire battle scene. We had another one where Yoshi is battling a few other characters. You can see Donkey Kong and Bowser in the background tag teaming. That was like almost like a tag team battle. This one by Daniel Church is the train battle scene from Super Smash Bros., which was right below the castle there. One thing I forgot to mention about the Princess Peach's castle, check that out. There's Ash with Ivysaur, and then there's a Charizard down there. Oh my gosh, the level of detail on some of these Super Smash Bros. Sets was just insane. Moving forward, we do have Sean Galdea bringing to life some of these 3D characters. A lot of them are going to be Mario here. Check out Bowser. You can see all the piece counts and even the hours build that he included in all of these. Hopefully I justified showcasing those cards enough, but all from the same designer there. Mega Man, I think, was a really cool one. I don't know a lot about Mega Man, but my gosh, is he impressive. And then one of the closer to the last ones here, Princess Peach, sleeked out in her pink dress and blonde hair. And then the last one being the Haunted Mansion Luigi, which for me felt good because Luigi's Mansion 2 just kicked off from the other one. We then move into this massive Lego City with a group project and many creators there. I think I wanted to showcase the Santa Fe here. I just love that Santa Fe, and I'm foreshadowing to probably one of my biggest purchases from Brickworld Chicago. And I think there was another train rolling around the corner here that was moving quite fast. But overall, love seeing the large train and Lego City Mocs. I know there's a lot of builders that go into it, and we showcase some of those buildings and the creators off from the start there. And then moving forward, this was actually a different train display here at Brickworld Chicago. It just looks super sleek. For the most part, this one had all to do with Lego trains and just scenery evolving around the train yards. Just so many different dynamics to it. And gosh, I can't thank enough the creators for bringing something like this to Brickworld. I love seeing it, and I can't imagine all the other people that enjoy taking a look at this one. So here is their mock card, as you can see some of the creators behind this ginormous build. And then finally we have a slot car Mario track. Oh my goodness, they brick built Mario characters around a slot car track. My gosh, is that an amazing idea. It has to be super fun. Then moving on forward, we have some Star Wars collections. Yes, finally some Star Wars. This is going to be done by one creator here, and he's going to be having so many different mock lightsabers. They're so impressive. You can see some of your favorites. I know we saw Luke Skywalker's in there. I know we saw Darth Maul there in the back. Oh my god, it looks so clean. You have the Darth Saber from the Mandalorian finally wielding that one. I think that was Kane in there. We have Darth Maul and Sabine as characters, and then we do have Kylo Ren as well, kind of holding that one off. And then I think that was Obi-Wan Kenobi in that last scene there, pulling off some more of his MOCs. We could zoom in there. We have K.O. Shed also collaborating on some of these murals with the original MOC designer. We have Captain Rex. We have the Mandalorian. We have Boba Fett, Scout Trooper, Stormtrooper, Thrawn, General Grievous, and Ahsoka. These look absolutely beautiful. And, you know, honestly, I don't know how they create some of these, but it is just super duper impressive. So 23 Jedi is the creator of all of those, and then doing collab on a few of those. But also 23 Jedi had this amazing chess design. Oh my god, look at this. It's like a whole battle scene, but in chess. And then one other thing that I really liked from Lego Star Wars by Charles Marschall here, he had all of the buildable, like, basically helmet collections. He basically made buildable characters with the helmet collection series. So the first one we saw was Bausch Leia. We then saw Boba Fett. He has this Lego Star Wars sign mock, which looks also really, really good. And I guess he makes these custom crates to put all of these characters inside. Really cool. There's a Scout Trooper riding a speeder. There's the Tusken Raider. I think Mandalorian was up there spinning around. We have a Stormtrooper. We have Commander Cody. We have Captain Rex. Like I said, all of the helmets, he made these into buildable characters. It is truly a sight to see. That is really cool MOC. Moving on forward, we have some Pokemon ones. We got Gengar done by Bricks Please, and it looks like they have their handle on there, also showcasing his Umbreon. Moving forward, we also have Adventure Time, the Vignette series. I actually got to walk with Noah. He showcased me through in his entire collection. So huge shout out to Noah for Hennings for showcasing all these. I think my favorite had to be his Adventure Time series with the cave. This was season 1 and every single episode included in season 1. How amazing is that? And then finally, guys, one of the last things I wanted to showcase from Brickworld Chicago. If you've never been and have the opportunity to go, it's always on Saturday night. The whole Lego show turns off the lights and all of the MOCs lights come to life. And it's done generally around, I think, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I think is kind of that rough time frame during Brickworld Chicago on Saturday night.
So we're continuing to walk through Brickworld Chicago, and it is at the nighttime. Well, we can call it nighttime. It's around almost midnight, and you can just see some of the MOCs lit up. On camera, I think it does a little bit better justice than when I can see in person. So, like, as I'm looking at my screen and walking through some of these sets, the camera picks up the lights so well. But my gosh, I love seeing all of these MOCs created in light. Oh my god, that one is insane. I don't know who the creator is on this one. I'll have to take a peek here. Oh, I can't see. It's called The Walking City, and it's done by Grace? Ralden Grace? Oh my goodness, this is immaculate. It's literally ginormous. It's probably taller than me. It's actually way taller than me. And it's like, look at all the buildings. Oh my god, this is probably one of the coolest MOCs I've seen. Oh my god, and on the camera it looks so good. Oh, huge shout out to that one. That has to be one of my favorite MOCs of Brickworld Chicago so far. But I'll keep walking around just because there's just so many. Wow, that looks so good on camera. Like, I'm telling you guys, on camera, it just picks up these colors so good. I don't even see a MOC card on this one. Oh my god. I think the creator, yeah, I think it's right here. Let's take a look. It looks like to be. We'll zoom in there. Jeremy Till McCauley and August McCauley, Skull Motion Roller Coaster. Oh my god, that is a beautiful set piece. Whole monorail utopian city, it looks like from the distance there. That looks absolutely beautiful with the lights. We got more Lego City stuff. You can see some, I think, like a clone army on that side. This table over here is, hey guys, I'm sorry to say you look like you're lacking a little bit. I don't see a ton of lights. No, I'm just kidding. This MOC over here looks like it has a whole like Technic functions built into it with a whole TV remote. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, guys, so many different. Oh, is this a Jedi Council? What is this one? I can't tell. Oh wow. A massive Lego city with so many different lights, so many buildings, so many lampposts lit up, so many cars lit up. Car dealerships and museum. We have the entire waterway. It is lighting up the night. And even picking up on the camera, we have so many more MOCs you can see. Super well done. I think this MOC over here was having to be a Dungeons and Dragons MOC. I think this is the card, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, by Kevin Wagner, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Oh my gosh, if you're a Dungeons and Dragons fan, you could probably look at this one for hours. Look at all the different cave structures. This is so beautiful. Oh my god, you could spend so much time looking at just, I could go on and on. Look at the cave system that's built into it underground. All the lights, adding all the lights, it just takes it. A mock like this, and any mock in general, just next level.
That's gonna wrap up Brickworld Chicago. What do you think, T-Moc 217?
Oh man, there's so many great builds, and I feel bad that I probably missed some really great ones.
I feel like that's one of the saddest part. I feel like we missed a lot of the builds, but you know what? We got to see so many. It's a really good thing.
100%.
I've been stoked to walk through some of the Brickworld Chicago mocks, and I guess if I missed any, I guess we'll have to come back next year in 2025. That's going to wrap up our full 2024 Brickworld Chicago tour. Thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. I'm Friso from Stud City, and this is
T-Moc 217.
Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.